horrible fart. Hey, Atmos. Good to see you. Welcome, everyone.
Double Atmos. Double Atmos.
Atomos.
Atmos.
Adipose tissue.
Oh, do the intro in swamp person voice?
No.
You mean like the whole
It's
intro?
Cletus.
Yeah. No, I mean like, but like.
Not long ago.
There's no swamp people in space.
You just
So get
told
out.
your horses there might be. There's plenty of swamp planets.
Not
I'm
where
not
we
going
are.
to Dagobah.
Not yet.
Attaboy, attaboy.
That's terrible.
That was for Taoshi.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear it.
awful.
I hate you forever.
Yeah, but it's not amplified into my ear.
Oh, I found it. Hooray.
Something important.
My character sheet.
Sorry, Taoshi. I've been censored by the radical left.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
He has.
Black Gary likes turtles. He wants us to know that.
It's because he's Yertle the
Good-
Turtle
Good.
writer.
He is not.
He wants to be like Yertle the Turtle writer.
No one can be like Yertle the turtle.
No one should ever
Half
aspire
man,
to
half. What the fuck? Gamera.
that. Yeah.
Half ham, half Gamera.
All deli.
All delicatessen all
That's
the
right.
time.
All delicatessen. So right now, the boys are just rolling some stats because they leveled up. And we'll get more
Mhm.
into that.
And it's
When we go
impossible to
live.
do ahead of time.
Nope.
We got here early to
Can't
do
do
it,
it.
too.
That's why it's impossible. We should. Let me look at my class
Have a great weekend.
notes.
I've just been playing Ghost of Tsushima, but Austin beat it.
I've been working,
I did.
And
I might
then-
play it again.
more working, and then when I got to play Magic, I had a really great time because it was fun.
Teach me, Swamp Pie.
I don't want to make swamp pie right now.
What would be a swamp pie?
Yeah, what's swamp pie to you?
Probably worms.
Gator,
Uh-huh.
Possum.
Gators.
possum,
Gator possums.
Possum
frog,
stuffed with gator. It's like a turducken, but
frog gravy.
smothered in frog gravy. Poor Phil.
We're not starting yet, so I'm going to turn that on.
This is an excellent example of global warming because whoever cut that huge fart definitely raised the temperature here by 15 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
And
how
now
that
it's
Also, you
works.
turned
spreading
off the
around
fan.
room.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mud and worm crust. Sounds all great.
Worm crust is not something I ever want.
Worm
That's
crust.
an STD in the swamp.
You got worm crust.
I got
Oh,
worm
man.
crust again.
The only way to get rid of it, give me 2 boards of wood.
Give me 2 boards of wood, a rotten nail, and an Advil.
What? No.
You heard me.
I did.
You
but
cut
I
out
wish
the
I
Advil, you
didn't.
put it on the end, and then you put it in your peepee hole.
I don't want to do that.
Swamp made of him. Going to go home and drink whiskey. Okay, where are you now?
Work,
Swamp
drinking
He's
He's
whiskey.
at the bar drinking whiskey.
Gator meat and gravy. Smother meat and gravy meat and gator.
Oh,
Yes, Talshi.
Lots of butter.
It's weird. That ship looks so much better than the other one.
It's almost as if someone who gets paid 6 figures a year to make models made it.
Oh, it doesn't look that good.
You probably did it
Performing.
in 5 minutes.
Performing spaceship. Not that kind of modeling.
I mean, maybe I could have put a runway, like a catwalk in the background or something.
Yeah, catwalk.
Do a little turn on it
Yeah, on the catwalk.
on the catwalk. Stick a living worm in your pee-pee hole so it wiggles around on the outside. I think it went from an outie to an innie when you said that. Just thinking about that, so no. I'm gonna go with the no on that. Oh, never mind, Phil. I'm at home. I don't have enough whiskey to deal with you idiots. I believe it's idiots.
Or midgets.
Midgets.
Compared to who?
Midgets.
Oh.
We're all relatively normal-sized humans,
midgets.
except for John.
Hey,
He's
John's
extra
like
large.
he's like a double dwarf.
double dwarf.
Yeah,
Doubledwarf.com. So what level are we now?
4,
4.
I believe.
Do we have a name?
Oh yeah, did you come up with a name?
The
I can mute us.
Mute,
bunny.
yeah, mute
Yeah.
us real quick.
Smirking
Merkin.
at the camera. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna mute us again though.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we know we're muted. I muted us on purpose. We're talking about things that are secret.
Yeah,
They
you can't
can-
know them
Can
yet.
can they hear you?
You can know
We
them in like
Yeah,
8
no, I
seconds.
have unmuted to tell them that, and I'm gonna mute it again just to spite them.
anymore though. We okay. Right? It's like we should have shown up early to do this. Yeah, I mean, we can barely get out of work without being drunk, okay? Huh?
Okay, we're muted.
What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
Just give yourself a charisma bonus. Okay, so
Doesn't
we
have a
wanna-
bonus to
it's like
charisma?
the
Is that what you
Dolph
said?
the Dolph Lundgren's jawline is the full title
I
of
don't
our
have
ship.
the
We
glasses
just
in front of me.
like its colloquial name is the Dolph.
Oh, I probably didn't give a bonus to Silver Tongue Devil for charisma because they
Maybe.
get so many other bonuses for charisma things.
Spitball with me here, sir.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to think like the jawline.
You can't hear us.
No, we just refer shorten it. We just call it.
Oh
golf.
shit, they can hear us.
Oh shit!
Ugh. Use Pig Latin. They'll never understand it. Sure. Y'all kiss your bathroom for me? Is that what you said? You're a yokish bathry. So, yeah, get it. God damn
Okay.
it, Dennis.
All right. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Jesus.
Good.
I
Hey,
wonder why
so
the
it
show's
didn't-
not
didn't-
gaining popularity.
Yeah, guess it didn't matter.
We don't know when we're talking or not talking. Okay.
Previously on
Captain's log. Start date. Almost exactly a year since Todd left us to explore the stars, and probably himself too. I don't know. How do robots do soul searching? Can they? Anyway, things have certainly changed in the past year. With Todd's departure from the Triton and a general lack of enthusiasm among the crew, many members of the ship have gone their separate ways. We decided to hide the old beast, the Triton that is, not referencing the party birds here. But we did actually manage to find a place where they could feel comfortable living out their mangy, feral lives.
Space.
As a planet populated by furries. It's probably going great. So yeah, getting back to business here, we left the Triton inside of an old, forgotten asteroid mining base in the Sol system. Good old Sol. Even without the Earth there, it's still helping us out. Perkins thinks the asteroid is actually Toledo, but I think he's just a big goof man. We used the remaining escape pods to launch the crew towards a shipping lane where we hitchhiked across the stars. The old hitch and thumb got some serious use. Oh, man. So, a lot of random
lizards.
stuff went down. Mostly odd jobs trying to secure the funding for a new ship. We eventually got one, and boy, is it a great vessel. But now we're only a crew of 10 here on board the SS Dolph Lundgren's jawline. Those of us who stuck around were me, Perkins, and one of the Not Navi who got stuck in a room with only protocol manuals and is kinda all about it now. I think their name is, I'm not sure. We call them Verde, you know, because of their spicy temperament. So anyway, M4C1, or Mac Daddy, is still here, I guess. His babies, as he called them, well, it turns out that they were a parasitic life form that eventually takes over their host and just kind of makes them into a plant. So Plant Mac lives here in the helmsman's chair, where the plants have fused him into the ship. We didn't have it in us to remove him, so we just make sure he's watered and to prune him when he gets too wild looking. He's like the ship mascot now. What a guy. At our last space station stop, Arcturus said something about the French. I guess he's gonna go learn about dead cultures or something in Space Canada or whatever.
And then the door opens, and in waddles Perkins, who's like surprisingly thin except for his head, which is still like all jowls and everything. He's just like, "Hey, Captain Jordan."
Oh, you know I don't like to be called Captain. I prefer Hoss.
Hey, Boss Hoss.
That's good. We can work with that.
So, yeah.
Report.
I mean, this piece of shit's ready to go, I guess.
All right. I mean, hey, it might be a piece of shit, but it's our piece of shit.
Well, yeah, we got it for very little money. We sold off we basically took all the money from Todd's account.
Yeah.
And bought the ship. Yeah.
Well, we did some odd jobs.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, we're not talking about those jobs.
No, the past is the past, and that's where it shall remain, except on Patreon. So, we'll just keep it moving forward.
All right.
So, yeah. What's up?
Oh, we're almost out of fuel.
Oh.
Have we gotten any new jobs coming or something?
Well, I mean, I've been checking our emails, and we've got some interesting leads. But, this is a decision that I think we should all make as a crew and as a family. But not like some members of the crew, because the bridge is kind of small. And also, we don't want to introduce those characters yet. But anyway, so, you know what? Call in the main bridge crew.
So he
Perkins
literally just reaches like a foot from him and just hits the speaker button and just goes, "Yeah, Boss Hoss wants to do one of those fucking weird meeting things that he does. So, cram your asses in this stupid bridge and he'll tell you all about whatever he's got."
Thanks,
Over
Perkins.
and out.
Can you get the other side of Plant Mac? He's getting a little wild looking over there.
Why didn't we just put him in his quarters?
He
Now he's
fused
stuck
there.
to the chair.
Yeah, well, we built
We pried him out of the quarters, and you stuck him in the chair.
I wanted him to die doing what he loved.
He's not dead. He's a robot.
No, he's absolutely dead. I checked. I think the plant took him over. Sorry. I've been microdosing Mac shrooms, and it's been really helping with my confidence lately.
I mean, I probably wouldn't need anything off of him.
No, I mean, it's in small doses, the body can handle the parasitic nature of the plant. What do you think I've been doing all year?
All right.
Who's the captain, Perkins?
You do you, Boss
Who's the
Hoss.
Who's your Hoss?
You do you, Boss Hoss. I'm trying to cut down on things that go in my mouth, except for our weird odd jobs, apparently. Gotta stay pretty for all those sailors.
Yeah, it's not true.
Has Perkins lost weight over the course of the year?
Well, he's ripped.
He's very, very svelte and ripped, except for his head, which did not lose any of the weight. No matter
Yoga
how hard
body.
he works out, he cannot get a skinny head.
Yoga body, baby face.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not totally wrong.
Who's a chubby cheek, fit man?
It's like Russell Brand's body with Alex Jones's head.
The babies. Welcome back, listeners, to the 19th episode of our 5th season. Thanks for tuning in again. So, as we have already discussed, we are jumping ahead about a year, as there are some changes. So, in addition to what was already discussed, the crew may not know this as well. So, since they're running with the Tenebra, their ship got really hot. That's why they had to switch ships.
Not temperature-wise.
Yeah, not that. I couldn't think of another word for hot.
They got like 3 stars.
And then they got like 5 stars.
5
GTA
stars
style.
yeah.
They were sending in the tanks and
It's rough.
all that stuff. But the Tenebra, who were just sort of... At first they were a hidden threat. Then over those 5 years, they were seen a little bit more here and there. But then after your run-in, they have just started to spread pretty fast. And sort of put every other planet or most planets under their like boot sort of thing. And they've divvied out sections of the galaxy to different warring factions. So the far eastern section of the universe is the only unclaimed territory. Then you have the Murican territory, which is a fairly sizable area. Then you have this coalition between the Mutigos and the Hexians. And then you have the Slagogian territory and the Not-Navi territory. And as far as... So the Muricans are very aggressive towards anyone not in their territory. They also don't like most people in their territory if they don't look like human beings, but that is what it is. The Slagogians, as you guys know, are very corrupt. They're all about making money, and they're very aggressive towards anyone seen as lesser that they can make a profit from. The Mutigos and the Hexians look to sow chaos. This is pretty much like their whole thing. They just like to cause trouble. Hexians are looking for a way to reopen the portal that they came out of. So like that Hellverse portal that's just sort of sitting in space, deactivated. They're trying to figure out a way to get that back open. And the Not-Navi, since you guys had a run-in with them, are now obsessed with advancing technologically and acquiring any sort of technology, information, or techniques. So they have sort of taken over their sector of space as well, by just constantly evolving and taking over people's stuff. And since there are all these warring factions, the galaxy has sort of devolved into chaos. So many of the races who never interacted with each other are actually at war. Those loyal to the Tenebra have quickly built smaller galactic ruling classes, which I already said. Smugglers, thieves, and scoundrels have grown, as there is always a job that needs to be done, which is how you guys got into your line of work. And the blowjobs. And then to make your way, you had your ship and used the money you took from Todd's account to buy a small freighter. But it's been slightly modified to suit your needs. And we're going to pick up with our crew as they have just taken a job via email, apparently, to pay for fuel and spending money. So, about your new ship, it has one torpedo tube, which it doesn't even really, like, launch a torpedo so much as it just releases it to float in a direction, pretty much. You also have a small gun on the front, but then you have two hidden turrets that pop up on the top and in the back. So if anybody is trying to attack you guys, you can deal with that. The cargo hold, which is on the bottom of the ship, can detach and actually has its own engine, so it can fly separately. When it's separated, the main ship actually flies much faster and is more maneuverable. With the cargo hold, it kind of sucks in terms of maneuverability. There are rumors around the galaxy of pockets of coalition rebels looking to bring back the coalition of planets and end the rule of the Tenebra.
Good luck, idiots.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you guys have your old ship hidden in an asteroid field in the unclaimed section of space. So it's on the west side.
Yeah, it's like in a crater in an asteroid.
Yeah, the west side. Yeah. Oh, it's near a wormhole. So just throwing that out there.
Well, like a space worm hole?
No, not a space worm.
Regular wormhole.
It's just a wormhole.
A space worm?
Regular
A
worms.
space worm bull.
So yeah, so that is where we're going to pick up. So I guess everyone's showing up for the family meeting?
Sure.
Well, at least half of the crew.
Or at least half.
Now,
The crew that's on the show right now.
question. Yeah. Am I included in that?
That's a yes.
Okay.
No.
Oh my god, why is everyone taking so long? I'm gonna hit their individual beepers.
Hey guys, it's been 20 seconds. Can you hurry up slightly faster?
I'm trying to finish a cast, all right, brother?
A cask?
I'm casting to my fans about
Oh,
the
God.
deep Tenebra state.
Another one of
Right.
these.
All right, that's great. Just turn off speaker now, Perkins. We
I
don't.
tried to hit the button.
And that's what...
Don't worry, we'll hear more about it in a bit. Sure. I'll bring it
So
up.
Perkins, how's the P180X going?
I mean, yeah, it's like a chore these days, really. I mean, you see how it actually takes longer to rub the cocoa butter all over my muscles so I get that nice sheen, as opposed to just doing the old exercises. Just maintaining.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yep.
Oh, Perkins, you talking about that cocoa butter again?
Yep.
Oh, he's here.
Says as I walk in
I
the
swear
door.
by it. You should try it. You can rub it all over your belly. It'll make it
You
look
still
prettier.
eating that ranch protein I turned you on to?
Yeah, I ate it all right out the space lock.
Powder ranch smoothies, best baby.
Yeah, high.
With
With no liquid. It's
pureed raw
just
chicken.
the dust.
Yeah, mostly it's like a, what is it?
Your body's 70% liquid, so you
Pixie
just need.
stick?
Yeah, it's just like that.
Is that what they were called? Pixie sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a pixie stick, but it's ranch.
Or Fun Dip
and it's also protein.
if you had
Oh,
the
yeah,
vanilla.
And it's in like a big gulp.
Mm-hmm. Two of
No
those
liquid.
days how I, Alexis Johannes Washington, stays so strong. Sorry, Washington,
That is.
which is my name.
I believe you.
Popular
All right.
spacecaster.
Yeah, AJ, you can go by whatever you want on this ship.
How many?
Yeah, AJ is my preferred, name thing that you say to me.
How many
when you want me
followers
to
you
look
got
at
now
you.
these days?
Huh?
How many followers you got these days?
What do you want me to roll?
A D4.
Not a percentile?
You know what? Roll me a percentile, and I'll determine what type of dice you get off that.
38.
A
It's a
D4.
D6.
D4 divided by 2.
D1.
Might as well be a D1. I got a 1.
You got one super loyal follower.
Yeah, it's that guy that I done rescued from the
Cousin.
slug prison planet.
Hey man,
He who drinks mead.
you know every good conspiracy theory needs at least one good fan.
I had a demon that went with me for a while, but he done sloughed off somewhere else. I don't know.
Well, we all have demons, Washington.
Yeah, we have one too.
You do?
Well, yeah.
I ain't
That
smelled
would
him.
have been the perfect time for him to walk into the room, but you know, I can't predict the future.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, that demon.
Heard
oh.
about this meeting we're having.
Well, who are you?
Skyrim reference. Nice.
AJ, we met like 6 months
Nope.
ago.
gonna
Nope.
say-
Nope.
He's been on the ship
Alexis.
a long time.
I've been in a conspiracy hole doing research on the space book. All right. So I can't be
Facebook.
bothered to learn people's names at the moment until I figure out what's going on.
Hey,
Yeah,
AJ, just remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. Just keep that in mind.
I'm more of a talker than I
I'm
am
gonna
an
hit that
actioner.
self-destruct button.
Oh yeah, AJ, you just keep that in mind, buddy. And we all know that when AJ's in hard research mode, he loses the ability to know names and also faces.
Yeah, I just yelled at the replicator, ranch beer.
Yeah, that was usually
right.
like one of us.
Well, he
Well,
doesn't
just-
have object permanence. It's a common problem of Americans.
Just for
Yeah.
you, Alexis, it's Zorthox.
Thank you,
It's an
Zorthox.
easy name to remember.
I think I'll have no trouble that Zathrak.
What does your particular
Sounds great.
demon look like? Since demons have a sort of a range.
Space
of
demon.
appearances.
Looks like a space demon to me.
Looks like a space demon.
Well,
No,
yeah.
he's
You
like
got winglings.
he's no wings. He's got 2 like curled horns. Go
Okay.
back, a mess of hair.
They look like they're slicked back.
Yeah.
They
A
use
demon
Carl's-
named Slickback.
Used
Got
car
it.
salesman.
A used Carl salesman.
Used Carl.
I got all this lot of perfectly good Carls.
Hey, go Giants!
You ever run a Carl in the summertime through the park? It's a beautiful thing.
Used Carl Solzman.
That's pretty good.
Won't you guys get away from my pool?
It's pretty good as well.
I mean,
Stone Cold Lock of the Week of the century.
Fauna classic.
So where's that other guy? And what's this thing we're doing to
Wait,
to
there's
better
a fourth
ourselves?
Oh, we're doing a family meeting.
wait, are we related?
No,
No, none of us are related.
I'm running this ship like every good business where I'm in charge, but I'm gonna
Oh,
treat
yeah.
you like we're equals. And then when it really comes down to the nitty gritty, I'm just gonna tell you to do something and have no sympathy.
What good
No, yeah,
business
I'm
does
used to
that?
that as
As
a
every
Perkins.
business.
Oh, okay.
Perkins, I'm talking right now.
Oh, sorry,
all right?
sorry, buddy.
Yeah, NPCs by the side.
As a American, that's how I'm used to it. Like, I had 6 children, and before they turned 7, I got them all jobs, and now they're like, "Hey, I want healthcare," and I'm like, "Well, you should have paid for that when you was 3."
Exactly. I think. I'm not sure.
All right.
I slip into the room.
What the hell?
There he is. Old Mr. Suckerpuss.
Oh, it's the party animal. What's up, dude?
The how's you doings? It's me, everybody, your favorite little bounty hunters.
That's
Who's also
right.
octopus.
Man, I'm sure glad you decided to join our ship after yours was destroyed by I'm not
Fishermen.
By space whales.
depression.
It's good
Space
to finally
whales.
find somebody so that I can consider families.
That's right.
I like these meetings.
Did everyone bring popcorn?
I brought 8 helpings of popcorns.
Oh, you're such a guy.
Yes, it's gonna be fun times.
That's right. All right, now everyone take a seat.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, sorry. You know my name?
I think everybody knows your name by now. You shouted at the rooftops.
He's got that retrograde amnesia again.
Yeah,
He's been looking at books too hard.
Yep. Them. I prefer videos.
none of these books
Words on
have
the books are-
colors in them. What am I supposed to do with this? Add my own
Exactly.
colors? I'm adult. I shouldn't be colorings.
Wait,
But
you said
here
you're
he
a
is.
doll? Are you real or are you animatronic?
I don't know in your world, in your eyes, what you think is real or not.
That's why I gotta get in you and find out.
Don't touch me.
No
you open
getting
that
in.
beak?
No getting into the other crew. That's a rule now. We
That's
talked
what
We
you
about
have
it.
now?
there's an HR department now.
We talked about that in August.
Yeah.
Too many complaints.
That's why we got rid of the holodeck, Perkins.
Listen, I wanted to take the orgy time from the last ship to this ship, okay?
We're not doing that anymore.
I didn't
New
know it
ship,
doesn't
new
have a
rules.
self-cleaning mode.
Yeah.
So it's just got dried cum everywhere. Or ink, whatever. he does.
It better not. I told you to clean that up,
Perkins.
Perkins.
You are
I
gross.
totally did. I broke all the black lights, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Well, it's off limits now, and you
Yep.
got to do that on your own time when we are at port.
That's right.
Like a
Okay.
good old little portly man that you are.
Before you can go to the
Zing!
orgy
I'm not even fat anymore.
Okay.
Slap me some 8, brother. I like the way you made fun of that fat man who's trying to better his life.
Yeah, that's pathetic of him. Anyway, fat man, get out of the room.
All right, fine, go.
All right, so team.
Fat man.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna blow this ship up.
No, you're not.
All right, Bane.
All right, guys. So
Feel in control.
I told you to get out of the room, Perkins. And don't put that mask on anymore. It's weird.
Helps me breathe.
Because his neck's still fat. I get it.
My airways are pretty packed in there.
All right, guys. So it looks like we're a little low on fuel and funding. So we're gonna need to do some jobs. How do we feel about that? Is that like a group positive effort? Or
Work is what gives all Americans lives purpose.
the work will set you free. That is correct.
Yep. And also, then when you have done enough work, watching other people work is a great pastime.
Yep. I agree
Sure.
with him. It's
Why not? All right. So if everyone can look at their personal view screens, I'm gonna send out some jobs that we got, and you know, Yokish,
Yokish?
Yokish,
It's
Wait,
pronounced
what's your
Yakish.
name?
the
Yakish?
Yokester.
All right,
Oh,
Yaki.
Y'all trying to make yokes out of my names?
No yoke about it, buddy. You know, it's if you have any bounties that maybe we could check out, that'd be cool too. So like, all right, everyone, look at their phonulars, and I'm gonna
Pull
see
up that job.
Yeah.
Okay. So the job that you apparently had already accepted and didn't even think about.
Oh, I tried to just open the email.
You accidentally accepted it.
I thought it was an attachment.
Yeah. You've been tasked with gathering Gentati energy crystals. And these can be found on a distant but guarded mining planet, the Flern planet of Pleh.
Wait, did you say flavor crystals from the mining planet?
Yeah, Flavor Town. Or they can be found on some derelict ships, or you can find them on active American ships. Or
Yeah,
sorry,
we-
not
we
active
use 'em-
American ships, Mutigo ships.
Oh, all right. See, I thought they were key ingredients to ranch,
No,
space ranch.
they're not. They're in Mutigo's territory.
I don't even know what them is.
Mutigos
So
are an alien race that can constantly mutate.
Oh, you mean mutagos?
Yeah.
Translations was weird.
Oh, did you guys bring Clippy over with you? Like,
Yeah.
what's your onboard AI?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's
The
Clipsworth.
yes.
Yeah. We sold all of his other variants,
Sure.
so it's just Clipsworth now.
You'll have to buy, like, personality chips like you do at Disney World for the little BB-8 droids.
Yep.
Yeah,
Except
I'm
it's
still
for
waiting on
Clippy.
my emotion chip to come through.
That's not how it works, buddy.
Well,
No, his bag of emotion chips.
Oh, that's right.
so
No, you
I don't
sold
have to actually
those.
tell you how I feel. I can just show you by throwing a chip at you.
No, it's not like an AA chip.
Yeah, they're more like potato chips.
No,
because
you
then I
don't- you're
can
not
eat my
supposed to-
feelings.
What? Where did you spend your money when we were last in port?
I bought a whole bunch of chips.
Flavored chips that just said happiness and sadness and
Angry,
horny.
drunk. Is drunk a
Tasted like
feeling?
silicone.
I got a lot of those drunk bags.
I think it's just a
I
regular
think
bag of
A
food. for
walking
you.
taco? Is that a drunk bag?
He
Lay's
bought,
potato
he bought those
feelings.
drugs that make you feel feelings.
Oh,
He bought happiness.
Okay. So yeah, so that's like the three best ways to get those crystals: from active ships, from derelict ships, or from the planet themselves. That's fairly close by.
well, all right, guys. So while we look at that information, can someone get on sensors and do like a FAR scan to find any ships that are flying around us? I don't know what you guys actually do here.
Who's got what job?
I'm in charge of the weapons.
I'm in charge of the weapons.
Everyone's
share.
in charge of the weapons.
I'm a captain by trade, and then I got into
Cabin
the
trade.
social media business as a silver-tongued devil.
Well, he probably knows how to work the scanner.
Who does the
Yeah, I
scanners?
can probably do anything, really.
It was communications.
Yeah, I didn't pick that. I think I picked tack.
I picked tack.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We didn't plan this well.
AJ Washington.
Yeah, what do you use that kind of role, like charisma, maybe?
Let's go with perception
Um,
since you're scanning.
is that wisdom?
So we didn't
Maybe someone
figure out
else
the
should.
makeup of the ship. Does the ship have what level of scanning does the ship have?
Advanced.
What's
Low,
available?
mid, or high? High is a lot of power usage, but if nothing else is on,
How many powers do we have?
If all we's doing is scanning, we're gonna use high.
I'd have to figure that out. That's
I mean,
one
I
thing
feel
to
like
figure out.
if we have a high-powered scanner, we can always dial it down to low power, so we're not always doing like a big crazy scan.
Active scans will be high level, but passive would be low, or something like that.
I would say you have a medium-sized battery. So, if nothing else was on, you could do a high-level scan.
All right, can just run me through real quick. How many energies does a mid-sized battery provide?
Let's go with 9 units.
9 units.
It says 5
And
to
then
9, so it's
what are our systems? We have scan.
who's got the mechanic sheet? Oh, do I have it?
There's nothing I can do right now.
I do have it. Huzzah.
Unless you give me that laptop.
You have a 5 power unit shield.
Shield.
The Mac?
Up to 5.
No, it's 5. I mean, you
Just
can
5.
lower the amount of shield that you have,
Yeah,
which
but
would lower
so
the battery or
Alright.
lower the charge, or whatever.
okay.
So a high level scanner is 8 units of power. A
So
medium
scan
is
can be 1 to 8.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm sorry I fell asleep doing your stupid talks.
Scan, shield, and then weapons.
Wouldn't you move any of the shit over from the other ship before you ditched it? Like the bigger
Probably.
end battery and the rail gun that you had on there?
Yeah.
Well, we can go back
wouldn't-
there after
we
we do
would
this job
straight-
and upgrade.
Blasters are 1 power unit, so you have a total of 4, so you'd have 4 power units.
We could make that.
Of
Maybe
weapons.
we haven't done that yet.
But again, you can turn certain things on.
We'll get
certain
fuel
things off.
to.
There
go and
hasn't
do
been a
that.
To
need.
go back and do that.
Oh, and your engines are kind of crap
for now.
for now. So
Engines. All right.
We're gonna go
And what are
strip
they?
our old
I'm gonna
shit.
say that they are.
Sounds like a very fun
Yeah.
thing. I haven't ever gone to a strip joint.
It's a ship club.
Yacht club.
Yeah, there you go.
and stuff.
We're gonna have a real yacht party.
I'm one to get down in boogies.
Oh, let's call it 2. So I don't see it.
I'm not paying attention to what
Just
they're
as
talking
the-
about.
Tristan's writing it down.
AJ gets to be the one that has all this information.
All right, AJ's
He's the
keeping track because
scan
he's real good at spreadsheets somehow.
That's how you track the.
QAnon.
Yeah, the character is as good as spreadsheets as I am in real life, so we'll do well. So we'll take our 9 battery and put 8 of it into scan real quick.
Okay.
For insight is what I'm looking at.
Perception.
Perception, which we decided was charisma.
No.
Wisdom.
Damn it. So I rolled a 17, so I got a 16.
Okay. So from your scan, you.
And what does 8 power in the scans get me for?
A bonus.
does that
that'll give you a
boost me?
a plus D8 to your scan.
Just so potentially +1. Gotcha. I got total 21 is what we've got on our
Okay.
perception.
You're not. You are picking up some damaged and broken ships not too far away, and then right on the other side of that, there seems to be a large-scale war going on between Merkins and the Mutigos Hexian ships. So those are like your 2 options, and then not too far away from that, on the other side of that battle, that's where the Flern planet is.
Get 'em, brothers.
So yeah.
All right,
Well,
straight shot there.
We could probably stop at that derelict ship on the way there.
Definitely, that's a great idea.
So like the derelict ships are probably
Zorthox.
busted up
What's her
dead
name?
ships from the battle.
Zorthox.
So
But they probably have those energon crystals in them.
they might, as long as the ship hasn't been completely destroyed.
All right. And while we're doing that, are we on an outlook for any kind of bounty?
Yeah, is there anything on your bounty board?
There's
There-
always something on my bounty boards.
Sure, let's take a look.
Old Mark Zuckerberg over there.
Don't.
Did you say
Never call me
Zuckerberg?
that again.
Old Mark
That's your new
Zuckerberg.
nickname, Yaki. Zuckerberg.
Your bounties actually. So
A
the bounty.
pastrami on rye.
Exactly. The bounty board actually
Gotta
has
eat it.
like a directional scanner that works in tandem with your scanner, and in the battle itself, one of those ships has a super high level asset that is worth a lot of money.
What's his names?
His name,
Or her names?
Ursula.
it's Torg Plotnoy.
We got a description for Turkey?
Can you open up his Facebook profile? To see his recent likes.
Swiping right to you.
Torg Plotnoy is considered one of the greatest pilots in the entire universe.
So it wasn't a tree.
What? Yeah, right now, 'cause the other one's dead. And in his like little fighter ship that he has, apparently he's they say that he could almost take down a dreadnought by himself. That's how good he is. When he's not on said fighter ship, he is also a master of hand-to-hand combat and sniper. So
So why is he wanted?
he is wanted by the Slagogians for basically sabotaging plants and factories and
He's Han Solo.
money making. Yeah, it's like he apparently lost them a lot of money and also
At the
ruined a bunch of business endeavors for him. So they put out a very large bounty to kill him.
Anybody who just seems like they haven't paid their taxes.
Oh,
Give me
maybe
a
not.
couple
hey.
suckers.
For a
sorry.
lower?
Well, we don't look into that kind of stuff, man.
Anybody that just has a few parking tickets?
Yeah, what about
Maybe
Poking tickets?
Yeah, don't poke me. Don't poke me.
High or low?
maybe
I
someone
call
who's not a
bounty
super
on you.
ninja sniper?
High or
I
low?
want to go high.
Doesn't seem like there's any other targets that are being picked up in your scan area.
Nah.
It's your only one.
I don't want to go
Well,
out this
You just
guy.
let old AJ talk
in
to
your
him, and I'll
freighter.
get him lulled into a false sense of security.
in his,
and then
in his fighter craft?
is he in his fighter right now?
He's in a war.
So probably.
Well, maybe he'll be wounded in a drift, and we can rescue him
Sneak in real fast.
into our hold.
Which I'm sure is the sound that our trash can makes.
Wait, is he fighting on the side of the Americans or those other people that are my enemy? Apparently.
He fights on the side of the Hexians and the Mutigos.
Well, how convenient
Yeah, for you.
that I wouldn't be able to communicate with him.
I mean, you can still talk to him.
Well, I can.
I think
I'll
if
talk
he
to
knows
him.
that my people are his enemy, that he wouldn't talk to me.
Oh, okay. I mean, he has the ability to talk to you, but yeah, he might not want to.
Nope,
Talk to
I can't talk to no enemies.
you. Okay. So
Even though
as you
that's my whole
guys,
class feature.
decide where you want to go next, that's where we're gonna take a break.
You know what? I'm gonna get some water from the cooler real quick.
And we're back. But Phil walked away, so we're gonna wait a second. Pause it. Hi,
No,
Kurt.
we don't have to pause anything. We're just
It's not
keeping
really a
on
break.
going.
It's a place where
Yeah.
we can put an ad in our podcast.
Yeah.
So who
Never
who
break
does
character.
who
While
does
Phil's
the
doing that, I'm going to plug in my phone.
who does the flying on the ship?
Candy.
We can't have two gunners.
Mac does the flying.
No, he's
Well, you
more
could-
like a plant-based
you could-
autopilot.
You could technically have 3 gunners because there's 2 turrets, like manned turrets, and then there's the guy controlling the gun on the front of the ship, and the torpedo tube. So you could technically have 3.
Are they omnidirectional turrets?
Yes.
Fire at the ship.
Although on the back of the ship, that one mostly can only shoot behind the ship.
Well,
So it's
well,
not omnidirectional, is it?
Let's
It
get
is,
everyone. Let's get
but it can
someone.
only see behind the ship.
Let's get everyone into gunnery positions. We might be getting some chop.
Might
I don't know.
catch some fringe on our way in.
So like the last turret would be like right there between the engines or whatever, on the bottom part, not the top part, but the bottom part.
All right.
All right.
So
Let's go
Well,
be the rainbow in somebody's cloud.
Exactly. That derelict ship's cloud of treasure that's underneath the dumpster.
That exactly.
Are you just named after some antidepressant medication? And that's why you have
No.
all these uplifting, stupid things that you
No, I'm
need
the
to
life
say?
coach you guys hired.
Yeah.
take
To better
Zorthox
your
if
life.
you
I
feel
think I may have
at all
ordered
at
a
ease.
life coach when I was drunk.
Take Zorthox orally. Your life will get better.
twice a day.
Please don't. No more orgies.
In my
told
planet,
Yeah, you're gonna get Perkins excited again, and
Somebody say orgy.
You're gonna
no, we said origami.
we
I
said
can rev that room up in no time.
I'm just thinking about
Origami.
that 90s version of
Origami.
Blue Monday.
we're just having a borgy in here. It's very boring.
I'll
You
get
don't
the
want
I'll get the
crumbs.
replicator to make some plastic sheets. It'll be fine. We don't need to clean it up anymore.
No.
Perkins,
Ball
make
up,
that
throw it in
engine purr,
space.
baby.
Your replicator privileges are being revoked.
God damn it! How am I supposed to eat?
You
Comes
can make
off.
a sandwich.
Make a sandwich. Like a replicator.
Comes off.
All right, let's drive to that ship, shall we?
Let's go check out these derelict vessels.
Okay. So you can move at impulse power, but it'll take you a while. You can warp. Your ship is not so great at jumping in and out of warp.
We're just gonna impulse it.
Like last
Who wants to watch a movie while we wait?
ship,
got
it took
the
you 2
popcorns?
turns. This one takes you 3 turns, and if you try and rush it, there's a chance that the engines just totally backfire, and then warp doesn't work anymore for a while. So
Impulse speed.
okay,
Mister,
that's just
who's flying right now? It's not the plant. That's when we're gonna be having it on autopilot when we go do something else.
Olive pilot.
Bring the NPC that we haven't named or designed. That's an ace pilot on up to the bridge, so they can get on our second helm console. Because you guys don't want to fly.
What's the name of the planet? Audrey 2?
Audrey 2?
Yeah.
That's the pilot.
yeah, literally
Sorry, there
like
was a
there's just a
very
plant that's growing out of him. It's just
Speed
very
me,
tight-lipped.
Seymour.
Seed me, Seymour.
feed me, Seymour. I can fly the plane.
Speed me. All
It's
right,
just
somebody.
got vines coming out onto the wheel
Well, then that's fine with me.
and a snapper.
Somebody
spaceship over a
replicate a
wheel.
guinea pig for Plant Mac.
All right.
Wait, I think I missed something. I stroked off a little bit.
The plants that grew out of Mac's body took him over like a parasitic creature, and now that's our pilot, and it's stuck to the flight chair.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't eat just vegetarian, you idiots.
Fair point.
That's why you don't only eat vegetarian.
That's the end game of all vegans.
So
For
yeah,
plants
so
to grow out of your
Eating
brain.
vegetarians.
checkmate, vegetarians. So yeah, you guys are just flying on or putt-putting your way on through space.
Anybody want to watch a movie? While we wait.
As
What?
long as it's an action movie.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I don't know. Something with Kurt Russell.
Baby's Day Out.
What about Dolph Lundgren?
You know what? It would be a great opportunity to watch some more Dolph Lundgren films.
He makes me feel like more of a man because he's so manly.
All right, bring it up on the main screen.
Universal Soldier?
It's
The
the
smell,
Punisher.
the smell of crime.
Oh yeah,
It's the Punisher.
the first Punisher movie.
Theater mode. Engage.
So the view screen just turns into a. She's just like, I can't see anymore, but all right.
You're a plant.
That's a good point. I don't have eyes.
You have your own console for that.
No, it's right
Is
there.
that what Max sounded like? I never knew him before he wasn't a plant.
I don't know. I'm just a plant.
Yeah, that's right. Why do you talk? You're just a parasitic creature.
That's fair.
No talking.
All right.
Just piloting.
Okay.
Get to it.
Yep. So yeah, you guys are flying while watching that. By the time you finish this wonderful feature film of The Punisher,
Oh, classic.
the screen
American
lifts
classic.
and you can see all of these wrecked ships that are just floating. Some of them are still sparking. There's not fire, but like just sparking off, and certain sections like blow up on some of the ships. In the far distance beyond that, you can see this massive space battle going on where you see lots of different colored lasers going off and all that stuff.
Hey, Perkins.
Yeah,
Did I ever tell you that old American joke
probably.
about all the wrecked ships?
No.
See, when you see things that's wrecked, you say, wrecked 'em, barely know 'em. Ha! It's funny.
Turn off comms.
Yeah, that's
He's
how
standing
we
right
always
next to you.
feel when you talk.
I just boop him on the nose.
Comms off.
Turn comms off. So yeah, so you sort of, there are dozens of ships that are floating in various pieces. You can do a scan. You can try and just eyeball it and figure out exactly which ship might still be intact enough that might still have crystals.
Hey, guys.
Gain them.
You would know that these crystals, especially you, Joran, would know that these crystals would typically be in the engineering room, since they have to do with, powering engines and.
All right,
Things of that nature.
Mr. Washington, please engage a full spectrum analysis scan of the debris field. And in doing so, you can add nothing. No, never mind. We're good.
Okay.
Do it now.
All right. I just want to let you know that I'm not the best at recognizing patterns that I've seen before
Okay.
because of my low wisdom. But am I still? Are we putting all of our scan power in so I can add
Yeah.
that D8?
Yeah.
All right.
I figured you would just sort of come to a stop, engines would shut off.
All right,
Shields
I
probably
got
aren't up.
15 for that.
There are so of the dozen or so ships, you would say there are 3 candidates that might still that seem to be generating some sort of power source. Whether or not you could get to that section because they might have so much damage that there's no atmosphere within the ship or anything like that. You guys have spacesuits,
Spacesuits.
but
I don't believe in him.
you don't know how dangerous any of these 3 ships could be once you get on them. But it appears
Well, if
as
they
though
ain't got atmosphere, then probably nothing's alive, right?
it's like 3 carrier
unless
ships.
They
so.
figured out the wild technology of spacesuits.
Well, wouldn't they then like jump out and cluster together in an escape pod to try to get back to their place instead
These
of just sitting-
Americans.
Oh well, then
And Hexiamutigos.
Yeah.
wait, are there any American wreck ships?
There are some American wrecked ships floating around. So American ships typically are larger and just have like all kinds of firepower. They are all about pew pew.
We're all painted red, white, and blue.
Yeah. And
Them colors don't run; they just shoot.
it's exactly right. And then
Those colors don't run; they just bleed.
yeah. Mutigos
They will.
Hexian ships, they're all about like adaption. So they're very sleek and quick and agile and can adapt to different situations and that
You
sort
mean
of thing.
adaptation?
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, so their ships have a very different look to them. The 3 ships that are registering as having the crystals, they're Hexian Mutigo ships.
I want to go on one of them.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go check out one of these ship'ems.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can Audrey 2 just like pulls up to any of the three matter to you guys?
I'm not calling it that. Plant Daddy. I'll
Plant
figure
Daddy.
it out.
Sure.
Green Wind. I don't know.
Green wind?
Chlorophyll.
Green New Deal pulls over. Oh no, yeah, chlorophyll. Yeah, that makes more sense. Chlorophyll just pulls up to one of the wrecked ships.
Like a leaf on the wind.
Don't get impaled. I don't think it would matter because you're a plant. Anyway, keep us in a nice orbit.
Well-
we're gonna go check this bitch out.
So where your docking bay is, so it sort of moves over towards the hull of the ship, and when it latches on, you hear the telltale sign of a laser cutter as it's just cutting a hole in the side of the ship so you can then enter it. So it's sealed off until you enter that room, and then it's sort of like pressurized so you guys can move freely between it. But yeah, she's just, she, whatever, is just maintaining right next to that ship.
They.
They.
I think it's one plant.
To rule them
Yeah,
all.
they.
It doesn't. I don't even think it's conscious.
One
It is.
plant
Who
to
knows?
find them.
It is enough.
Okay.
Plant Daddy. All right, so bridge crew, let's rock'em sock'em robot.
Who's the captain while you're gone?
The plant.
Not
Daddy.
Perkins.
The not Navi who's obsessed with protocol
Okay.
is my interim.
What, Protocules?
It's Verde.
Protocules.
The name is Verde.
Verde. Oh, that's
Oh.
right, Verde.
It's just one of them named Verde. You call all of them
Obsessed
Verde.
with protocol, but very spicy?
It's a spicy temperament.
Okay.
I was making a bad joke because I'm Joran.
Okay. Verity comes up. I'll take care of the ship while you're gone. Wait, they're all female. I'll take care of the ship while you're gone, sir.
Hey, females can have a deep, soothing bass voice too.
I'll
True.
take care of that ship while you're gone, sir.
Oh, I'm in love.
Yeah, do we like that voice?
Keep your hands to
No,
yourself.
do
or
a
I'll
different
call
one.
HR again.
Hold on, do a different one.
No, that's a good voice. Thank you. It's canon now.
Okay.
You didn't want to do a bit where we make Dennis do a bunch of different voices and then settle on the second one that he came up with, because
Yeah.
that would have been fun.
That's always fun too.
That
Maybe
would've
next
been-
next NPC
It's
we'll do
ruined.
that.
It's ruined now.
No, it's even funny if he knows it's coming. And then the third time we do it, we'll settle on the first one.
And
instead
then
of the
we're
second one.
Family Guy. All right, so bridge crew, let's do it.
All right.
I'm
So-
gonna put a suit on.
Suit. All
Suit
right.
up.
Yeah, suit up.
I put on my camo suit.
So,
Do we have
Right.
custom
Base
EVA
camo.
suits that all have
Yeah.
different colors and patterns?
oh, that.
I
What's-
need one because
What's your
I was gonna
What's your
say-
color?
Yokesh has his own suit normally, but then to cover all of his appendages, it's like a suit within a suit. So,
Oh, double gloving.
double gloving.
So wait, is he like a
Double
humanoid
glove.
octopus, or is he just a big octopus?
I think he's just an octopus.
He's basically like a large sentient octopus, or communicative octopus.
Just, you know,
That's
like
pretty
si-
awesome.
Size
Actually,
of a watermelon.
really
No, you're
give
like
you
full
a good
size.
advantage in
Yeah,
space
full size watermelon.
Big
Sure.
watermelon.
because he can stretch and squeeze through things.
Well, yeah.
If he's not in a suit. The
Well,
suit,
I
he
feel
needs
like
the s-
fabric's
the-
pretty thin, and you could, squeeze it between.
Well, no,
things.
his suit is also like a water tank because they have to be in the water at all times. So that's how he breathes.
So he's got a water pocket, and then he's got another suit on top of it.
Yeah.
Good.
what colors?
What color is
Red
it?
and yellows.
You're red and yellow. All right. Zorthox.
It's orange and green.
Orange and green. All right, AJ Washington. What's your colors?
blue,
Red.
white, and blue.
Blue, white, and blue.
Yep.
Big fan of
Was it
Israel.
marine camo.
I'm gonna hit the thing on my suit that changes my colors at random.
What'd you say yours was?
Changes
Orange
your
and
butt.
green?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on my butt. Yeah. Boop.
Jordan, what are yours?
Mine's more space camo checked though.
Silver.
Check.
It's just all silver.
You know how camo checks like
Hey, what
We
am
can
all
go
It's
silver?
like a
into each other.
checkerboard?
Like digital camo.
yeah, digital
Yeah.
camo.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Zorthak gets it.
Blue, white, and blue.
Yep. And then the black of space, of course.
Is it like 2 shades of blue or just same
All
shade
shades of blue.
All shades of blue. Okay.
Yeah, like that.
So, like,
that
he's-
one, like
he's
that
all-
native group up in the. They're not Inuits, but they've got like
Mm.
80 words for the color blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fish
he's,
blue,
So he's like the ace flag.
cheese blue,
Cheese blue.
Space blue.
That's blur.
Guy blue.
Guy blue.
Guy blue.
Okay.
Sky Eye Blue.
I
We're
didn't
not
enjoy
going
it,
back
so
to
it didn't
hitchhiking.
Oh, blue. Yeah, so you guys have all of your own suits. They're all tailored, for each one of you, obviously, because obviously the octopus can't just
But what's
put
the
on
point of having a
Jordan's
spacesuit if it doesn't express your personality on the outside?
That's right.
Sure.
Mine's got frills.
Yeah, why not?
His suit's like Spider-Man's suit. It just fits him. It zips in.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't tear though, and he can still go through really small spaces.
Smallish.
Yeah, we got faster than light travel, but we can't figure out how to make a suit that flexes with water.
So anyway, we're going onto this ship now.
It's a walking waterbed.
I was gonna say you gotta filter the water. You can't
Yeah,
just be
it's
stagnant water.
He's
in
a
there.
big cube. That's all we can figure out. It's a
That's
big
what-
glass cube.
That's why I keep an extra
around
water
it.
bottle around
Yeah,
in case I
'cause I
need
need
to
to
get
get
some of your
into it.
water in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, no,
spritz him.
me not fit inside the small water bottle.
Oh yeah, that too. If you want,
We'll see.
we could talk about it.
We just met.
Perkins really enjoyed you at the orgies. I remember that. Hence why we're not doing them on the ship anymore.
You can get in anything.
I never showed up for those. I don't know what you're talking
Those
about.
things are wet
Oh.
enough. He doesn't even need the suit. So much water.
Calms
Perkins,
off.
calms off.
Calms off, but I'm on, baby.
We can't hear you. All right.
He's just
we
yelling through the ship.
Go into
so
the ship.
Okay. So you guys cross into the doors open. You enter the docked area. They close behind you. And then it opens in front of you, and the air that's around your suits just sort of gets sucked forward. Your suits don't move too much because magnetized. But yeah, so you can
Wait, are you
just...
saying I got a tutu on my suit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can.
You literally have a tutu
If
on your
that's
suit.
what you feel like having
It's got the red and white stripes on it.
Yeah. It's a red and white striped tutu.
on your blue and white and blue.
Super frilly. It's...
Digital
They're
camo.
all- It's digital camo, but it's instead of squares, it's the shape of stars.
That's great.
Yeah, sure. Why not? But yeah.
That's how you can tell I'm a patriot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly right.
We're all saying this so that a swan called Emily can draw our team.
So,
Give her more to do without payment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's doing
Yeah.
it for the experience.
The
Yeah,
exposure.
the exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portfolio items. That's how we pay artists in America. All
Get some
right.
good thoughts.
so
Free
Vibes.
merch. Anyway,
you guys
Ship.
move into the other ship, and there's all kinds of floating debris.
Wait, we're moving in? I
Yep.
thought we
Yes,
had a
you're
perfectly
moving
good
in.
Yeah,
You're
ship.
that's
calling it
why we
home.
brought your couch.
Yeah. You got to
We're
pivot.
done with you.
Pivot.
I don't think cornhole works in 0G.
It does.
saying.
it works
I'm
differently.
going to show you how
If-
well it works
if
in
you put-
zero
You
G.
put cornhole on the walls, and
You
you
can
throw
only
it
shoot
directly
straight
at the hole.
shots.
then it's
You can't arc
Cornwall.
it.
Yeah, cornhole. It's still got a hole.
it's
Wait,
got little jets on it.
we don't believe in Arthurian legend, all right? We're not going to see Mark from Cornwall, okay?
No, stop, Washington. Can we enter the ship, please?
I thought we were already in the ship.
We're not
You're
moving
now,
in.
you're
We're
now
not-
in the ship.
We're in the ship.
There's lots of floating debris. So there's pieces of metal. There are bodies, parts of bodies, like droplets of blood that are just floating around, a little like crystallized.
All right, team. We need to keep our eye on the prize, and check your corners. Don't let's not fuck this up.
As
Next
you're
roll that you
moving
guys do.
through the ship, by the way, you're hearing lots of like creaking noises, like metal bending sort of thing, and every so often the ship shakes a bit. So, Joran, feel free to do an intelligence check.
19.
There's a definite possibility that this ship could explode again.
All right, we got it. Can I get an estimate on time on that?
Tough to say because of the ship is so damaged that it really depends on what is going to blow up. The engine room, you're guessing, is already pretty damaged. So the crystals that you're trying to gather are also very volatile. So they could explode if, that area of the ship gets ripped apart.
Would they be in the engine room?
Those crystals, yeah.
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 Where are we in regards to the engine room of the ship?
You're a few hundred yards away on a couple different levels. So You also have cutting tools, so if you want to skip through like floors or whatever to try to get to someplace faster, that's an option because none of the lifts are going to work.
All right. What do we think, guys? Do we want to cut through all the floors and then hopefully get out before this baby blows, or
Well, that'd
Yep.
probably
Leave.
destabilize the ship
Setting
more.
shape charges right now.
no? Don't no. Hey, hold up.
Blow it up!
What?
Maybe we don't. Maybe we
all
just
right.
go to a
Yeah.
different ship.
Maybe we use the stairs.
Could we just
Yeah,
tractor
there's
beam?
stairs.
The different ship seems like the best option.
So there's no stairs. You can just use the service ladder in the tubes.
Yeah, how long could that take?
If you wanted to do an estimate, I could tell you how long it would probably take you to hoof it
Yeah.
based on the scan.
Someone who's
that,
good at estimating time might want to do that.
So I'm going to say, Jordan, you actually have a device that shows you like a mini map of where you are in relation to where the energy source is. So
Is the energy source next to a space wall? Like we could just cut our way out after we get there?
no, the energy source is. I mean, if you cut through a bunch of walls where the engines are, because like that's where the engineering room is. It's over by the engines, but not like sitting right next to an exterior wall. But
All
with
right.
these crystals, like if you cut a hole in that wall anyways, it could cause some sort of issue where they, explode. Like I said, they don't take very much to go off.
Let's do a different ship, guys. This one seems a bit too risky.
All right.
How close is the next ship?
For your ship, like it wouldn't take more than a few minutes to then just meander over to the next one.
What if we just spacewalked it and just hit our jets and just went straight for it?
Just take a few minutes.
Yeah, take our time. No need to rush.
You could do it, but it's risky because it's enough of a distance. Plus, the ships are moving still; they're
And there's
floating.
floating war debris.
And there's debris everywhere.
Let's
There's
just get back on the ship then, guys.
it's definitely safer from your ship and faster, but you could do it your way. You could try and like jump between debris.
Well,
and get there.
why don't you go, guys, and I'll get this crystal in the nick of time like a hero because
Wait.
I am a hero.
Why you're gonna stay here?
He said he's moving in. It's the only way he could actually finish his
Wait,
plan.
so wait, are you getting in the ship then? Because if you get in the ship, if you spacewalk, I'll get the crystals outside this ship and just park them in space, and then
There are
meet you
no
guys.
crystals outside this ship.
I could pull them out to the around the outside.
Around
Maybe.
the outside?
Well, I think what he was saying is that the room in which we need to get these crystals is on the innermost part of the ship, not like.
Yeah, it's a good place to store explosives and not in your cargo bay that's like directly outside the space, so you could vent it in case of catastrophe.
I'm guessing they use them for the engines
Yeah.
for something. So it's
Well, they're like shoveling him like it's coal.
a
No, it's like their
fuel.
power source.
Mm.
It's like dilithium.
And these
crystals.
engines is gonna explode. You said, Captain.
they might.
Yeah, it's a pretty
They
good
might.
chance.
I would like it might happen, it might not. It's 50-50 or what?
Roll me. You know what? Roll me an insight check.
Well, not me, but someone else.
I got it. 21.
You're gonna guess that this ship will probably explode within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, that
Yep.
sounds
No.
awful. No
We should
way.
probably leave.
We got 5 to 10.
I mean, if you sprinted, collected whatever it was easily with no issues whatsoever, and sprinted back, you'd probably have a little time to spare.
That's not gonna happen. Let's go to the
And
next ship.
no, there's gonna be like a body that grabs us because he's like breathing space air somehow because the 9G's keeping him alive like a zombie. Like,
That is
Not
a
happening.
possibility. Yes.
yeah,
Sure.
let's just
So
leave.
we should avoid that. All right, everyone. Let's hold hands and go back to the ship.
All right.
Gotta get
Just
that
remember,
couch back on
guys.
there.
How many of my hands did you want to be dropping?
I mean, I'll
Two.
just 2 of them.
No.
Hold for
Hold
each
all
of
of
us.
us.
Oh, that's right. I could probably hold everybody underneath me.
So you guys go back on your ship.
And
All right,
drive to the
before-
next wreck.
Before we get to the next wreck, guys, just remember the only real mistake is one you don't learn from.
That's right. We
We didn't
learned-
make a mistake there.
You're right. No mistakes.
Yep.
No
Ain't
surrender.
no one dead.
So as your docking procedure
No
detaches
pickles.
from the ship, it then sucks out a bunch of the debris that was floating right in that little area, and you guys just move on. Chlorophyll moves through the wreckage, It's pretty deftly, no scrapes or anything like that. Just moves right through it, taking her time.
An adequate job is what we excel at.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You guys get to the next of the 3 ships, and you hear a like as the other ship went off and exploded. And you could see like it basically split it in 3 parts, and those 3 parts are like moving away from one another.
Scan for crystals in the debris. That's pretty good. With a 25.
Fragments, not anything like
Nothing really
full-size crystals.
salvageable.
Yeah.
Ain't worth it.
For crystals that size, you could use them for personal use, but they wouldn't do much for a ship.
Wait, you like crush them up
Crooked.
and snort them
Let's get
Weapons.
those personal use crystals.
with our tractor beam, so they
Sure, we
just come
could-
with us.
Figure something out with them, like
Sure.
tasers.
So
I don't know.
chlorophyll.
Put them into a gravy, kind of make gravy taste a little better.
Wait, you octophos eat gravy?
I mean, my diet's 80% gravies.
Brain gravy.
Well, he doesn't. He gets very unhappy when he doesn't have his gravy. He's our gravy baby.
Chlorophyll maneuvers back towards the exploded wreckage, but just is not quite as good at dodging moving debris, so runs into a few things. It causes minor damage to the ship. You
That's
hear
why we
lots
got
of-
shields, chlorophyll. It's all right.
Yeah, you hear lots of like tinking as things bounce off the shields. Gets to the area and like not a vacuum cleaner hose, but like a little net with a hand comes out and catches.
With a net with a hand.
Yeah,
Not
You
a
mean like a
hand with a
tractor
net.
beam?
it's a net.
It's a net,
hand
and
on
then
the
there's a
end of it.
hand on the end.
No. So it's just like a little gathering device, almost like a claw machine, just goes out and scoops up,
It's one of those like extendo claw
Yep.
things. You can just like.
and then it brings it back into the ship.
T-Rex head. Just
All right, we got some crystals. That's good.
So you bring those back in. It's like you'd say 6 golf ball sized crystals. So again,
how
not
big? How big are they supposed to be?
They're supposed to be about 3 feet long and about 6 inches in diameter. So a lot bigger than a golf
So
ball.
we have small crystals.
Yeah.
All right, we got 6 small crystals. We'll do something with that at some point.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to use those.
Not forget about it. Anyway, let's go to this next ship, huh?
So so you fly back over to the other ship. Let's just make sure our chlorophyll's just really struggling right now with moving targets and just running
can't
into
you
a bunch of
inspire
stuff.
forgot to
that
water
plant?
him.
Oh, can someone water him?
Trim him up a little bit.
I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm proficient in leadership. Can I talk to that plant to make him better at what he does?
Sure. You can inspire him.
Oh, you got a 10. Hey,
AJ's one of those people that thinks that playing music and talking to your plant makes
Yeah.
you grow better.
Oh, it's all right, Chlorophyll. You may not be able to communicate with us, but we sure do love you. With an 18.
Yeah, so it'll be a little bit better.
It gets a D6.
Yep. And I got a 6 on it, so that'll put her at a total of a 10 roll. So, yeah, she's
An adequate job.
doing an okay job.
all we ask.
Only running into a few things is she makes it over to the next piece of wreckage.
We need to teach this plant
Pizza
how to fly.
Pizza wreckage. Oh my god.
well, once the plants get in your brain, you
I
ain't
can wreck
you ain't
pizza.
what you used to be.
I think the plants are in charge.
Yeah. So, like same thing. Docking procedure cuts a hole in the side of the ship, at least as close as she's going to be able to get to the power source, and then it gives you access to go back over.
All right, suit up, everyone.
You took them
Zip.
off.
Why did you text? Pseudo?
Decontamination
Change.
rules.
Change the colors.
Verde's a stickler for protocol.
That's
Changing
true.
the colors.
That's true. I've heard her saying about doing everything right every time.
My suit this time is taupe.
Taupe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's pretty taupe, dude.
Taupe's
totally
tote, dude.
taupular.
Taupe.
Mine's in the fuchsia.
Well, AJ keeps with the same old stars and bars tutu, so I'm good.
Okay. So when you go on this ship again, you see very similar to the last time. Floating debris.
Is it gonna explode with a 19?
You feel like you have at least an hour before this one goes
Let's get to grabbing
Ain't no
some
thing. Let's go grab it.
off. I rolled a 69.
gems
Get
So.
down to business.
to defeat the Huns.
So even though it is making a lot of screechy noises,
Well, that's just normal.
yeah, I mean, it's normal for a
That's
damaged
just
ship.
the ship-bound banshees. It haunts all the
ship
ships
banshees?
once. Yes, it's very big in Octopolian lore. When a
Wait,
ship
wait.
goes down, the banshees come.
Really?
The bases come
squirrel.
after the ships go
Shout
down?
out to the
They
right,
band.
haunt the ships.
I'm gonna take an active video now. You talk more about these
Hey,
banshees.
can
so-
we cast after? We've got an hour here. I'm gonna put the
I'll just
timer
record it
in
there
their,
instead.
their HUD.
Yeah.
All right, we got an hour.
Everybody watch out for
Do we want to split the party and some of us go get the crystals and others maybe search the ship for other valuables?
Do you want
I
to
do
hunt
love
the
other
ghosts with me, AJ?
I will more than anything would love to hunt ghosts with you, Octopolio.
What is this, Ghost Chasers now?
All right,
Say it's a good
Zorthax.
thing I got 2 digital recorders that we can use for EVPs.
All right, Zorthax, you're with me. We're gonna get the goods while they get the ghost.
Yes, yeah.
And at that point, as they split up to do their whatever the fuck this is called, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
If you are here in chat, stick around for another episode. You on the podcast. We'll see you next week. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty, Big Jim, He Who Is Steve, Big John, The Nuck, Chronic Ejac, Skinner, Shonda Panda, B-Mail, Daniel H, Lousy Apples, and Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to support the show, please head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and do so like our newest patron, not Malcolm.
Who is it?
It's not Malcolm.
It's
not
I
Malcolm.
can tell you that.
We
It
know
could be
that.
anybody, but it can't be Malcolm.
We salute you, WBean026, because you are our...
Bit Commander.
Bet Commander.
If you have a moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. We haven't had a new iTunes review in a while, so it would really help the show grow now that we're live on Twitch. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. And as always...
And as always, as you teach the replicator the ways of the dried ranch, raw chicken, and conspiracy theory diet that you are sustained upon, scream botched while you research your Facebook videos, and we'll hear you.
See you next week, nerds.
Thanks, Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Save.
Zuckerberg.
Save project episode.
Call him the Beak Man.
So this is 19.
That's fans of my peoples.
Zerg Beekman.
Beekman.
That's just normal behavior for me.
All right, so I'm gonna put us on break. We'll be back in just a bit, peoples.